Bible Space Time.
When was the time the service in the most holy place started in heaven? It looks like John, Daniel and Paul are saying all differently.
Yes, John said that the time was started at the foundation of the world by stating that the sacrifice of Jesus was done at that time. But Paul said, it started right after Jesus' ascension after the crucifixion. And Daniel said, it started at the end of the 2300 days of the prophetic period.
Why did they have different opinions about the time?
John's explanation is based on the time of the heaven, Daniel's prophetic timeline is based on our time, and Paul's description is based on the order of the events. In heavenly sanctuary, Jesus is the Lamb, priest, and also the high priest at the same time. In our dimension it is impossible to be all of them simultaneously, but in heavenly sanctuary it is possible because, as John said, the sacrifice was completed at the foundation of the world, before the creation of the world, outside of our time. That's why the sacrifice of Jesus could be equally effective to all the people regardless of the time they lived in. Daniel's prophetic timeline unfolds the higher dimensional event of the sacrifice of Jesus into our dimensional time order, because for us any events has to follow in order, one after the other. Jesus, as the sacrificial lamb, need to die and resurrect first, and then take the role of the priest to bring the blood of his own sacrifice to the holy place, and wait for the appointed time to take the role of the high priest to complete the atonement in our time dimension. So the time that's shown in the prophecy is the start time of the service in the most holy place, synchronized to the heavenly time.
It is true that all these things happen timelessly in heaven, but it is also true that all these events should happen according to our time order also. The 2300 days of prophecy shows the times how these events will occur according to our time order.
Paul's description is based on the events, not time order. Paul said Jesus went into the most holy place, once for all, not right after, and he added more explanation to emphasize that the most holy place is not in our time dimension, by saying that the most holy place is not a part of this creation. Please read the following Bible verses. Some people use these Bible verses to say that Jesus skipped the service in the holy place, and went into the most holy place directly, but they overlook the differences of the structure of time, between the earth and of the heavenly sanctuary.
It is said that the sanctuary will be reconsecrated. What does it mean?
Some Bible translations used reconsecrated, and others used cleansed. It looks like they are similar, but in terms of time structure they could express different meanings. If we apply these words to earthly sanctuary, the Moses sanctuary system, in which the service was repeated every year, it is no matter to use either words, but it is impossible to use reconsecrated to the heavenly sanctuary because the service in the heavenly sanctuary does not repeat. It offers only one-time service, as Paul said, once for all, and the heavenly sanctuary will not be functioning anymore after the judgment is finished, and there will be no temple in the new heaven and the earth, as John saw in his vision.
If you use the word reconsecration, that means the cleansing of the sanctuary has been finished and ready to start a new service. But if you use cleansed, it means that the time of the cleansing is started and not yet completed. The heavenly sanctuary will be cleansed to finish the atonement, but it will not be reconsecrated because there will be no more sanctuary service after the judgment. So the end of the 2300 days of the prophecy is the time that the cleansing of the heavenly sanctuary starts in our time dimension.
Thank you for watching Bible Space Time.